Morning guys, welcome back to Rhyl. Windy but beautifully sunny. Now then, we had a bit of a storm yesterday. Storm Bram, I think it was called. I want to see if there's any damage because it was quite windy around here. It's still a little bit windy now, but I'm a little bit sheltered where I'm at. And where am I? Let's have a look. I am at Station Square. Look at that old beautiful building there. Lovely that. The old tiles there, look. Now this is right opposite the railway station. That's where I'm at today. Sorry about the glare on there. Now, my idea with this video, basically, is normally when Rhyl gets a storm like that. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I've seen it worse than that many a time. When you do get a storm, you know, it creates a little bit of damage. I've heard people say that the shed roofs have come off. That sort of stuff. And normally around this corner here, there's normally slates all over the floor. Let's have a quick look, shall we? No, it looks quite clear. Wheelie bins are still there. Now there's a shocker. Now if we go over this way, there's always slates on the floor down here. It's got spotted. YouTuber, yeah. New. Rubbish. New. But hey ho. Yeah, there's normally loads of slates here on the floor, but there isn't today. So I think might have got away with it, to be honest. Someone said on Facebook this morning that the shed roof had fallen off. I believe a train hit a tree at Aberconway, but I don't think it's on the main line because I've just looked and the trains are still running. So I'm guessing it's not the main line. Doesn't seem to be a lot of damage. It's still a little bit windy. It's not too bad. That building over there, that's coming down soon, I believe. They're going to make a nice seating area. They need a big welcome to Rhyl sign, I reckon. That's what this needs. Get rid of that horrible looking building when you walk into Rhyl. Get rid of it. And of course you got this Art Deco bingo hall. There's my camera all over the place here. Go up a little bit. There we go. Look at that for a beautiful old building. I'm guessing that's listed. It's got to be listed, that, surely. Must be. Then of course next door you've got the Cobb and Pen, which is over there. I'm currently on Bale Road Bridge. I'm not going over there, it's too windy. Look at that, beautiful. No damage done to it, which is good. Because it is sort of on a high area around here and it does catch the wind. So let's have a look at the street, shall we? See if there's any damage up here. Because it did blow the Christmas tree over one year, but not this year. I've just seen it, it's still standing. If we go, where should we go? Tell you what, let's wait here. Let's go into the high street. Let's go and have a look, see what we got. Hello, Harley. Let me show you this. Let me show you. Here's Harley, look. Hello, Harley. Hello. Hello. I'm getting licked to death. Oh dear. He's wrecked me mind. Like Anton Deck. Bless him. He does get excited. Show me mic's still on. Yeah. Right, let's see if there's any damage up here on the high street. Let's go and have a look. Where are we going? Should we go this side? It might be a bit easier to film this side. Yeah, that's that old building there. You see, everything's gone wrong here now. What am I doing? If it's not the sound, it's the picture, isn't it? I'm terrible, aren't I? There we go. Bring that up a little bit. Too much now. There we go. Let's have a look here. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any damage here at all. I'd be curious to have a little look on the front to see how much sand it's blowed in. I bet there's loads been blown in. Because I'm not sure if it was coming from that direction, to be perfectly honest. Excuse me. What else have we got new on this high street now? Because there are shops on the move. Some moved out of the White Rose Centre and moved out onto the high street. which is nice because there's a lot of empty places on the high street, just like everywhere else. It's not just here, it's everywhere. But it's nice to see shops being filled. That's always a good sign. I love Rhyl, you know. I think it's a great place. Some lovely architecture here if you actually look up. You know, if you just look at the shops, you could be in any high street anywhere in the country. But if you look up, there's some of the old buildings. I mean, that one's like Pigeon City, to be honest. It is empty. It's a nice building. Well, potentially a nice building. You know, and then of course down there you've got St Thomas's Church. Beautiful church, that. And then we're coming up the high street now. See what's new. This is always the hardest bit, walking up a high street talking to a stick. It's well funny, makes me laugh. Oh, the tree's leaning. Oh dear. That's not a good sign, is it? Any changes now? Let's have a look. There's no damage here. Now this building here got knocked down quite a few years ago, and they've left that scaffolding up to hold the building next door up. But they've never done anything about it. It was supposed to have been built in the February, but that was like 2016 or something like that. It's quite a while ago. Oh, I've got to go in there because I've got to get the missus a card. We're old-fashioned that way. We like cards. Oh, look at the tree. That's leaning like me coming out the pub at night, that. Let me just show you this. There's a blue plaque on the wall here. You can see that. I'll zoom in. This, of course, was the first place in Wales that the Beatles played, and it was 1962. It was on Saturday the 14th of July 1962, and the Beatles played here. I'll show you where the Beatles actually walked in, because it was down this side street here. It's here it was. There was a door here somewhere. I bet that's it. Bet that's the door there. Oh yeah, this stone was laid by Raymond Montague Burton in 1930. Don't know whether you can see them. Can you see them? Yeah, there we go. This stone laid by Stanley Howard Burton, 1930. And this one, let's get a little bit closer so you can see it. This stone laid by Raymond Montague Burton, 1930. There you go. So I'm guessing this was the original stage door, because I know there was a door here and there doesn't seem to be another one. So the Beatles actually walked through that door there. How cool. Yeah, I know a lot of people already know this rubbish, but I still think it's interesting. I still like it. Homeless one sat there. Not homeless, lives on River Street. She stood up one day and dropped the keys. Yeah, look how bad that tree is. That's proper leaning, that. Yeah, I think the wind's got hold of that one again. Oh, drafty here, guys. Now, there you go. There's Shoo there. Now, that was in the White Rose Centre. Now, this shop is a hell of a lot bigger. It's probably, what, at least twice the size of what it was before. So that's nice to see. That was empty before. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was a new business, a new one closed down a few weeks ago. And they've obviously claimed the building, which is good. But Shoo used to be in there in the White Rose Centre. Used to be in there, just round that corner, inside. That's where they were. Now, I think I'm going to go down, because I want to go and have a little look on the front, because I've got a feeling it might be a bit rougher up there. So, oh, gosh, drafty here. So the wind must be coming from the west. Must be. Well, if I'm going to walk on the front, I'd rather do it walking away from the west, heading east. I think that would be better. So I haven't got the wind on the mic all the way there. Now, where are we going to go this time? Let's have a look. There's the entrance to the Queen's Market. That inside there is actually the stage area and the actual food hall. I don't call it a market. it's a food hall. The other side is the food hall. Here we've got Wetherspoons and the George. What we'll do, we'll take a walk through, just see if there's any damage anywhere. Doesn't seem to be. I can see a cherry picker going up right in front of me. Let's give them all a wave. Now, tiki rooms. That's all being done up. From the new roof. Isn't it nice to see the buildings being done up? All the frontage is being done on that. That's all getting done up. Don't know how long it'll take, but that'll be nice when it's finished. What else have we got here? We've got the Victory Clubs up there on the left. I'm going to go around the other way. We'll have a look at that when I come round the other way. Let's go around this way first. Yeah, it's nice to see these buildings being done up. There is a lot of investment in Rhyl, and I do like that. I think it's really good. Don't get me wrong, there's old dilapidated buildings everywhere. You're always going to get that. Something's happening with that place, but I've got a gut feeling they're going to turn it into flats. Barbo used to be a pub, that, here on Sussex Street. Got a cherry picker up there, looks like my mate Martin. What else we got here now? Ellis's. Ellis Vaults. Entertainment. It's a bit early at the moment, so they're still closed. Entertainment, really nice beer garden, live music, stage, everything. Really good. Big screen, proper professional screen. It's not a projector. It's not an LED screen. Well, it is an LED screen, but it's actually a stage screen. And they show big sports and stuff on there. Cheap beer, I think it's £2.50. Monday to Thursday for a pint of Carling. Not sure which others are on there. What else have we got here? Not a massive amount on the street, to be honest. There's a place here to get your tattoos done. I've never had a tattoo, it's never been my thing. I always said I'm going to, but I probably won't. What else have we got now? Let's have a look. Now the Strand Cinema, I've seen a photograph of this. It was all lit up. Someone took a picture of it last night. This has been took over by Merlin. They're the ones that do the Blackpool Tower and places like that. Tower Eye, and I think they run the aquarium there. I'm sure they do. But that's opening soon. I can see someone in there carrying a box.